It's June 5th, 1957, in Ohio, at 8:20 p.m. A buffet is buzzing with hungry guests, but by the end of the night, disaster strikes. 17 people fall sick with influenza. Gladly, none of them died. It turns out the food had been contaminated. Years later came one of the strangest inventions in restaurant history, the sneeze guard. For this video, I'll be serving up the weird history of how a sheet of glass changed the way we eat forever. When you think about public health innovations, you would probably think of vaccines or sanitation systems. But the humble sneeze guard is right up there, unnoticed. It's a piece of glass or plastic that stands between you and everyone else's coughs, sneezes, and whatever else happens at the buffet line. But who thought of this? And why did it become such a big deal? After the incident in 1957, a man named Johnny Garneau, who owned and ran a chain of American-style smorgasbord restaurants in Ohio and Pennsylvania, was obsessed with finding a solution and the idea of offering a self-service buffet. But there was a problem, he thought. If you let everyone lean over the food, sneeze on it, or cough into it, that buffet quickly turns into a germ festival. So in 1959, Garneau designed and patented the very first sneeze guard, a pane of clear glass angled between diners and the food. It was simple but revolutionary. At first, the sneeze guard looked strange. Diners weren't used to seeing a sheet of glass between them and their fried chicken or macaroni. But slowly, it became a signature of buffets everywhere. Garneau's idea was practical, but also oddly theatrical. Buffets suddenly looked more futuristic, like the food was displayed in a showcase. The sneeze guard not only kept germs out, it made the food look more appealing. By the 1960s and 70s, sneeze guards weren't just a quirky invention. They became required by law. Health codes across the US began mandating them at buffets, salad bars, and cafeterias. If you had a serve-yourself restaurant, you mandatory needed sneeze guards. So Garneau's clever idea turned into a permanent fixture of public dining. Sneeze guards also worked their way into pop culture. They've been joked about in sitcoms and stand-up comedy.
They put all the good stuff toward the back of them sneeze guards, so the fat folks got to do squats and stretches when they go down that buffet line down there.
There's something inherently funny about leaning awkwardly under a piece of glass to grab a bread roll. They also became an unlikely symbol of trust. Diners feel safer knowing there's a shield between strangers' sneezes and their salad. Fast forward, in 2020, the sneeze guard had a bizarre comeback. With the COVID-19 pandemic, sneeze guards weren't just for buffets. They popped up at cash registers, offices, even between desks in schools. Suddenly, an invention from 1959 became one of the most visible public health tools of the 21st century. Here's the fascinating part. The original patent called it a food service table protector. The term sneeze guard only came later. Many modern sneeze guards are adjustable. You can tilt or raise them depending on the food station. Some buffets even light them from the top to make food look shinier. So next time you lean awkwardly under that glass shield at a buffet or cafeteria, remember, you're looking at a quirky invention from the 1950s that went from odd idea to cultural symbol.